So here we have the BMW 118i on a 19 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Now we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge, and on the right-hand side, the rev counter for the car. In the centre at the bottom, you can see the total miles. They are 31,795. You can change the information displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information, including the digital readout for the speedometer that you see being shown on there now. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have a speed limiter and cruise control over on that left-hand side, and on the right-hand side, stereo and phone controls. Over in the centre, you'll find the main screen for this car. So you've got various different things you can access up on here, including satellite navigation for the car. This is BMW's Business Nav. A really nice clear colour display. It's a very easy system to use. All the movement you see me making on the screen is all being done using this dial and the collection of buttons that surround it just here. So for example, you can go back to the menu from those buttons. You'd be able to pair your phone under the communication heading, and all I'm doing is rotating the dial and pushing it down to enter certain menus, or pressing the menu button to go back a step. When it comes to audio, we have DAB, FM radio, CD player, Bluetooth audio so you can stream the music wirelessly, and USB input as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music in this car. Working our way down from that, we have the volume for the stereo, the CD player, and then the air conditioning. So this is climate control, which essentially means that you can set a temperature and allow the car to maintain that temperature. So what you would do, you can adjust your fan speed manually from here. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. And of course you can select the temperature. This button will turn your air conditioning on, and it's on when that light shows. It will turn it off again as well. Or, as I mentioned, press that button. The car will now take control of the fan speed, which you can hear it doing, and the direction of the air to maintain the temperature you've asked for. You can override that by pressing the auto button again, and you'll go back to whatever settings you had it on previously. Below that, we have some storage and a 12-volt charging socket, a 6-speed manual gearbox, and then these buttons here. So you can turn off the traction control, and this will change the driving setup of the car. So you're able to put this vehicle into Sport mode, Sport Plus, Comfort, which is your everyday driving, and Eco Pro mode as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.